Democratic Party is holding an elective Congress in Tonota Village near Francistown. Already, the Congress has been dubbed as a make or break gathering, and this coming at a time when the opposition unity is gaining momentum. Party President Ian Khama is expected to step down and will be replaced by his deputy, President Mokgweetsi Masisi. Now, our reporter Tsholofelo Mathibedi now joins us live on the line from Francistown in Botswana. Tsholofelo, good to chat to you. What exactly can we expect from the ruling Botswana Democratic Party's elective Congress, which, as you have said, has been dubbed a make or break conference?
Yeah, Obriel, we can now say that it's fait accompli that the Botswana Vice President Mokgweetsi Masisi will be possibly the next president of Botswana, as he has taken over the chairmanship of the Botswana Democratic Party. He was going against Tonota Village, but then he won with around 700 votes to Mulifi's 200 votes. When we spoke to him after the announcement, he indicated that, to them it's about party unity, even though they were parted against each other, him and Mr. Mulifi. But immediately after it was announced that he has won, they then had a moment where they congratulated each other, and they have vowed. We even spoke to Mr. Mulifi, who has vowed to say that, for the unity of the party, the battle that now lies ahead is 2019, to ensure that the BDP retains its leadership. You must remember that this is the party that took over, or that has been leading Botswana ever since independence in 1966. So both Mr. Masisi and Mr. Mulifi are saying that for now they're looking ahead towards 2019, and they have taken the gauntlet, and they want to ensure that, as you indicated, the opposition has come together. The umbrella for democratic change is a threat to the BDP's continuous leadership. But now they are saying that it's done and dusted. The leadership battle is over. Now it's about 2019, and that's where they're looking to.
And Tsholofelo, what else do we know about the Deputy President Mokgweetsi Masisi? Is he a strong enough candidate or personality to galvanize both the party and the country in the years ahead?
Well, he's been saying a lot of positive things when we spoke to him, indicating that he is taking the battle right to the doorstep of the opposition, and saying that, the party now is a party in transition, and he is ready to transcend with the party, and saying that, the opposition put together, they don't even match their numbers as the BDP. So he is confident that even during the 2019 elections, the BDP will still emerge victorious. And he is saying that, this is a position that he's been preparing for all of his life, and he believes that, now that he's gotten it, he's not just going to relax and say, I've arrived where I wanted to be, because the next step is ensuring that the BDP continues to lead this country and continues to bring about development as all his predecessors, because he's going to be the fifth president of these landlocked countries. So he's saying he will continue where all his predecessors have left. As you know that President Ian Khama will be stepping down the end of March next year. On the 1st of April, Mr. Masisi will be sworn in until the 2019 election. So if the BDP really wins elections, then he will then be inaugurated as the president. He will then be serving out his new term as the president of this landlocked country.
And you are saying there that Deputy President Masisi saying he will continue where the others have left. But is there any indication, at least, that he may bring in some change of policy, if not direction, for both the party and the country?
You know, I don't think the change of policy will be that much in the cards, but he's talked about the party that is changing. I don't know which changes is he referring to, because as you know, this is an old political party that is urged in tradition, and both of the people that were gunning for the position of vice president has been saying that they will keep to the traditions of the BDP. And talking about tradition, you know, the BDP is doing things differently from how we do things back home in South Africa. We spoke to Mayor Edna Molewa, who was here heading the delegation from the ANC. Look, she said that it is interesting how the BDP does their elections, because here, when they elect, they don't elect on what we call slates back home. They elect people individually. So that means if a person was standing as maybe a deputy president and maybe they lose out, they can then put their name in the hat again for another position, and they can still continue to get that other position. Unlike the situation back home where you find that there are, if 6 officials, they've got their slate, wherein people put their preferred names of the 6 top officials, and different camps will have their own slates, and those slates will battle against each other until the one slate wins over. So when we spoke to Molewa, he indicated that maybe, towards the end of the policy conference, the president alluded to the fact that maybe they need to look at changing that state of affairs. And she indicated that maybe, them coming here and looking at how Botswana is doing it might actually give them some sort of, practical ways of how that can be done going forward.
Well, many thanks to our reporter there, Tsholofelo Mathibedi, speaking to us from Tonota Village near Francistown in Botswana. That's where the ruling Botswana Democratic Party has now elected a new leader, the Vice President Mokgweetsi Masisi, and he will be taking the reins as they prepare for the upcoming elections in 2019.